Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And through this channel, I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is in the journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is to try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us in the challenge for little as $9 a month, and also to get access to our exclusive in-depth strategy video, information is available in the description below. In the previous video, we did important updates for ticker symbol RDBX, RAIN, TCON, and also Mullen Automotive. So please refer back to the previous video for updates on all these stocks. In today's video, we're going to be looking at ticker symbol MMTLP, as well as an update on a new stock which is squeezing and got good potential to continue to squeeze. So stay tuned for that stock. Before we make a start, let's have a quick look at what's happening in the markets. So a quick headline here from Yahoo Finance. We can see here that stocks today ended mixed as tech shares led the rebound. Nasdaq was up 1.7%. The S&P 500 also eked out some of the gains. So overall, the market did go down at the beginning, but then towards the end of the day, in the power hour, it did turn positive. So potentially good news here. However, still serious concerns with regards to a strong economic downturn and fears of a recession. So hopefully this does not happen. Let's start by having a quick update on ticker symbol MMAT, Metamaterials. So there was a tweet, or should we say a retweet here from George, and the retweet was for Metamaterials, and you can see here there was some positive news, and the news here is Metamaterials and Colorimetrics are collaborating to develop next generation batteries. So this is positive. Again, it's a good information with regard to long-term potential of the company. It's not immediate in terms of revenue generation right now, but again, it's laying the foundations with the technology, with the patents, with the potential for the long term. So definitely great potential here. So let's have a look at some details with regard to this news and what this actually means. What we can see here from the company investor relations website here, we can see the headline here: Metamaterials and Colorimetrics collaborate to develop next generation batteries. And we all know the future for cars is EV. So again, positive news here. So these batteries are going to be using test materials, NPO, which is a registered trademark, ceramic and plasma fusion, which also registered trademark from the company, to deliver safer, higher performing line batteries. So long term, definitely potential to get some contracts with some EV companies. So we know here in terms of the press release, the company is a developer of high performance functional materials, nanocomposites, and it's now signed this agreement with Master Service Agreement, which is obviously a provider of battery material tech development services. And with the recent acquisitions, including Plasma and Optodot, combined with the high volume thin film coating production facility that they have in Quebec, the capabilities are now going to include Li-ion batteries to be more safer and efficient. So this is a statement here from George. So long term, again, great potential for the company. So in the previous video covering MMTLP, one of the things that we looked at is that Oilco no longer is there for transfer of assets. So if you have a look at the screen here, confirmation of changing of the filing change, and this was done on the 30th of June 2022, effective also from 30th of June 2022. So Oilco Holdings Incorporated is now going to be referred to as NextBridge Hydrocarbons Incorporated. So the annual report is due 31st of August 2022, and formation date here is the 31st of August 2021. So again, the transfer here is from Oilco to NextBridge Hydrocarbons. But what I think I want to get into here is with regard to the S1. So I'm going to give a shout out to Theatitus, and he's tagged in John Berder. He said, good morning, would you be able to tell us if NextBridge will be a new company that the Series A preference shareholders will have ownership of? Again, this is something that we all would like to know. Basically, it's a necessary transition to sell the assets, or is it a long-term investment option. Thanks for your time. So it looks like Theotitus here is looking to try and get as much information or a positive response from John Berder, but what John Berder has said here is when the S1 is filed, all of these details will be in it. So again, emphasis here on the word all, which is put in capital detail. So that indicates what what John is saying here is that every aspect of this question will be covered. So that includes oil call, that includes Nextbridge. So it's now a case of when are we going to get this S1. That's the key question. So as soon as that information is released, again, we need to then look at what are the expectations from the investor's point of view. What we're now going to do is look at a stock that is new to the channel, and this is ticker symbol FFIE. So before we look at the details of why we're focusing on this stock today, I'm going to share with you a headline here from Investor Placed, just released 9 minutes ago at time of editing, and the headline here is Faraday Future, also known as ticker symbol FFIE, has popped 60% on the short squeeze hopes. So this is a company that's an electric vehicle manufacturer, and this shot up 60% today at time of editing, and speculators are hoping to spark a short squeeze on this stock. The business is intriguing. It also is a risky high, obviously extremely volatile business, catering for people who are exceptionally wealthy. So ticker symbol FFIE is a stock that has been discussed in the Discord. So on the screen here you'll see that this was called out prior to trading today on the 1st of July 2022, when we shared some of the data from Ortex for ticker symbol FFIE in terms of a trading update, and we're saying that the stock did surge 37% and there was a strong possibility of a short squeeze. Short interest is looking at 20 million, 22% of the free float. The cost to borrow was quite high, looking at 853% on the Friday, and also a cost to borrow average of 593. So what the other thing I'm going to share with you here is the weekly watch list, which was also shared yesterday prior to trading today. And if you look further down, you'll see that here ticker symbol FFIE is also one of the stocks that we called out. There were other stocks that we called out as well. However, not all stocks are successful, and obviously one of the reasons why this is that nobody can time the market, but some of the calls are good. This was a good call, and at the top there you can see a review of some of our calls from the previous week. Rain was up 44% in the previous week. BAT, ticker symbol BHAT, that was up in excess of 37% over the 5 days. T-Con was up 19% over the previous 5 days. So ticker symbol FFIE, we identified this here. We can see that this has had bullish sentiment. It's gaining great momentum. So let's now finish off by having a look at the chart for ticker symbol FFIE. So on the screen here, we'll be able to see the chart for ticker symbol FFIE. So this is for close of play today on the Tuesday, and we can see the stock was up an exceptional 48.73%, closing at $5.28. So on a low at one point, this was trading at $3.36, so a great opportunity there. And on a high, this was trading at $6.40. So what that indicates is there was a chance here to take profit of close to 100% on the day if you were able to get the right opportunity to buy at the right time and sell at the right time. But for everybody who held close of play towards the end of the market, you should be up at in excess of 48.73%. We can see just before close of play in the power hour, there was a little bit of selling. There are some red candles. The RSI has gone close to 20. So again, indication there, a little bit of profit taking. But in terms of the Discord, congratulations to many of the members who I am aware that did make significant profit. So good news there. However, this is a stock that we will be following, and it's also a stock that we recommend to use certainly a stop loss. But one of the things with the stop loss, it can time you out of the stock. So sometimes it's maybe another strategy is to increase the stop loss rather than 10%, maybe consider 15% to take advantage of the dips. And finally, if anybody would like to get advanced notification of stocks such as ticker symbol FFIE and join us in live trading discussions in the Discord, you can join for as little as $9 a month. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.